I went on a first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it. And it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
Hey, man, society's cooked.
Yo, man.
You do all the right things. That shit is weird.
All the right things, brothers. And that shit is weird, dog. You're a weirdo for doing all the things that they want you to do, bro.
They say they want those things.
And then as soon as they get it, they're like, this
That's
nigga is
weird.
weird.
Now, sometimes the aura can be weird. You feel me? I get that.
It's not even full
But
screen.
that's probably not what happened here. She's just not used to receiving this type of treatment.
But you know what that also means?
Mhm.
That at her age, however old she is, it doesn't look like she's like 18, 19. At her age, she has been picking niggas for so long who don't do the things that she wants to do. And when she finally got it, she was like, that's weird. That is very telling to the type of men that you decide to entertain. Very telling.
I'll be simple, like, off the rip though, you went in the group chat.
Just imagine if like
It's
you
tough.
did that, bro. Like she just gave you head, and you're like, oh my god, she's giving me head.
I told her I was exhausted. She sucked my
She's
dick.
just sucking me off.
Bitch is weird, bro.
Yo, you're just weird.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain.
There's no need for
By the time
explanation,
we
my
got
love.
to the restaurant,
My
my
love.
follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all
Good.
that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it.
There we
And I
go.
felt like
Talk that talk.
he technically did everything that we
Talk
be saying
that
we be
talk.
wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But
Mm.
he really did everything that we want.
Talk that
But
talk.
it's so unheard of that instead of me appreciating it,
Mm-hmm.
it's weird. So I want to say, first of all, sorry to that man. Second of all,
There you go.
uh,
Very mature.
now,
I like that. I like
since
that.
I haven't got it though. And now I want it.
You can't
Shut up.
win.
No, shut
You
up.
can't. First of all, I appreciate her transparency. I actually do. But my nigga, you can't win, bro. You can't win.
Hey, man.
Even in this right here, it didn't make any sense of what she said. She went from this nigga's weird to him give me everything that we always ask for, but I actually don't want it. Now all of a sudden you want it because you ain't having it. You're weird. How about that?
That's cool. Like, doing the right thing is actually corny.
Which is crazy.
But doing the wrong thing is like celebrated, but at the same time, we pretend to hate it.
This is the reason why dating is so exhausting, because too many people love to play games.
And but it'd be the same people that be like, man, I just wish she was more direct with me."
Yeah.
Cap.
And then the nigga
Cap.
does literally everything that you want, and now it's like, oh, he's weird. Why is he not playing games? I don't like this. This is a little too direct. I don't like this. Damn. To the women like this, or people in general,
So good.
they shouldn't be dating with a purpose. You should not be trying to date to be in a relationship because you are clearly not prepared for that.
They don't know that though.
I know.
Yeah.
And then you fuck up a good guy, and now this nigga walking around fucking bitter as hell. Now he ain't never gonna treat no
He's
good.
never buying flowers.
He's
again.
never doing that. He's
That's
never
his last
buying.
flower.
Yo,
But
that,
here's the thing. Here's the difference, though. Here's the difference. Here's the distinction right here. If you are doing that because that's who you genuinely are as a person, then great. You should keep doing that. You should keep being who you are. Always be who you are. But if you are doing that to get a specific result, you should not change who you are in relationships to get certain results. You should just be who you are. So if you're doing that to get a certain result, good for your ass. You shouldn't have been doing that in the first place. Just be your fucking self. If you're not a flower bringing ass nigga, don't be bringing no motherfucking flowers. But if you just a nigga that be liking to bring flowers, nigga, dude, that's fucking valid. Nigga, do you. Word.
the crazy part. He's never doing that shit again.
She was startled. He opened the door.
Open the door. What the fuck? This is a fucking weird ass nigga. How dare this nigga say, hey, how are you doing? How dare you ask me how my day? He wants to open doors for me?
No, he just wasn't up to my speed. He wasn't, I don't want to say fast enough, but like, yo, like I want to go outside and do stuff that's not always going out to eat or going out. Like I want to go for a walk. I want to go to a museum. I want to go like experience and try new things. I want to take a pottery class. I want to do a paint and sip. I want to go like do different things. And he was just like, yeah, I got this other restaurant we can go to.
Was he overweight?
I'm good. Huh?
Was he overweight?
He wasn't overweight.
Nigga, now y'all suck
One
his
thing snaps
dick.
Without this,
Y'all
wouldn't be
just
possible.
chatting.
Appreciate you guys very much.
As a man, you can't say shit like that. But man, she wanted to go to another dinner date, man. And then the niggas in there
Overweight.
Was she obese?
Was she fat? My nigga, how is he not fast enough when it seemed as if like he knew what to do to treat you well, but you were so put back by it that you called this nigga weird and corny out the gate? The reality is you probably never even gave him a real opportunity to even prove who he was. Regardless.
Bro, at the end of the day, bro, people don't choose who they like. People have an idealistic thing in their head and they think, oh, I think I would want a guy who's funny and smart and interesting and tall and in shape. But I know bitches that want a nigga that's smart and tall and in shape and got money and is funny, who's dumb, broke, short, fat, and all these other type of shit, bro. Like, but she still like the nigga, bro. And I'm sure there's some niggas that fit all her criteria that she's not attracted to. At the end of the day, we don't choose what we are attracted to.
You
so
probably just
it's
didn't
unfortunate.
do that whatsoever.
I guess.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm going on a date, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm paying for it, especially first and second date.
That is true.
I'm doing what I want to do.
That
if
is
I'm gonna
absolutely
eat,
true.
shit, I'm going to the restaurant I want to go to because I'm paying for this shit and I don't know you, so I don't owe you your experience. You feel me? Now, once you really fuck with her, you guys are a little more connected. Like, you feel me? You get a vibe on what she
you
wants.
spitting, my nigga.
I'm not going to what you want on my first date.
But if you want to go there, how about you suggest it and you pay for it? How about that? How about because you basically hoping this nigga is to suggest these dates that you want to do, and if so, then you should make these suggestions yourself.
And the irony is, if he did say you want to go on a walk at the park, most women would look at that and be like, "This cheap nigga don't want to spend no money, bro. This broke."
Walking the dates are
dusty.
so calm,
Like
but
a nigga is not, but that makes
so
him corny
tough.
'cause
Walking
he
the
just
park
wants
is
to go back out and get
tough.
something to eat. That makes him corny. It makes him corny because he'd rather go to another restaurant and go to paint and sip. That makes him corny.
That's just how some guys know how to date.
But
They think that it's restaurants.
They don't have nothing else.
Restaurants off the restaurants.
No, that's it. That they don't have nothing else. All they want to do, and I think if we're talking about stuff that's outdated, you taking me to a restaurant for the first few dates is very outdated.
Yeah.
If we're just meeting up, I don't want to go to the movies. I don't want to go to a restaurant. I don't want to do any of these things as a first date because that's not me getting to know you. That's not us having genuine conversations, especially if we go to the movies. Like, what we gonna do? Talk about how we want our steak cooked? Ooh. But like, it'll be better if we have time to like, yo, I like to run. I like to work out. Let's go for a walk. Let's go to the gym. Like, I'd much rather do that than go out to a restaurant.
Yes, it is. What do you do while you're eating and before you wait for the food and after you eat the food, you talk?
You're talking,
man.
bro.
If you can't get to know someone over dinner, then you're
crazy.
Yeah, you're cooked.
In between you getting your drinks, in between you getting the food after you've already eaten.
Nah, she's chatting though.
To actually talk.
And I don't want to spend my most fire shit on somebody I don't. I'll be honest.
I'll think, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like if it's some fire shit, that's reserved for somebody I really fuck with. I gotta get to know you. I'm not bringing you to some shit I really enjoy doing. I don't even know you like.
You know what's great? They don't even realize like how crazy they sound. They think they're like, oh no, like this player. Just imagine a nigga that she's already conjured up in her mind for you to be applicable to her to date and not be corny. Out the gate, the nigga did everything he was supposed to do. You're corny then. Then the nigga went to too many dinner dates. You're corny. Now because he went to too many dinner dates, you don't even know how to fucking date. You just don't even know how to fucking do it. So you're corny because of that as well. All like a nigga gotta be able to show you some attention, but not too much attention because if he did, you immediately turn off. He's a weirdo. He got to be able to communicate. He has to be able to not only know where to go, but make the suggestions and know when to make them. You got to be able to pay for all this shit as well. Like, bro, the beginning stages of dating for men is just so many hula hoops. And what's crazy is women, you all are all different. And yet, for whatever reason, you don't even deem it necessary to speak up, use your voice, and convey what type of woman you are and what you want. You just want the nigga to just know. But
they don't know, bro.
They be trying to figure out, why are you single? Why am I single? Why am I single?
Bro.
Men ain't shit, man. Honestly.
Men ain't shit. They just corny niggas. That's it. Just a bunch of corny ass niggas.
Bro, I've been attracted to girls that I don't even know why. How much, like, okay, like, I've been really attracted, like, to sixes that really didn't, like, I couldn't really say anything that I liked about them. I couldn't say that they were funny or that they were interesting, or I just couldn't tell you any reason why I liked them, but I liked them sometimes more than a 7.5 that was actually caring, considerate, good conversationalist, thoughtful, like, interesting, layered. I don't know what it is. Like something is actually wrong with people, I feel like, or just at least me. I don't even know why. Like in my head, I could be like, okay, I want her to be like at least this. Like if a girl followed the script, if I gave the girl a drop on a script and she was everything in the script that I wanted, there's still a possibility that I still wouldn't like her. And there's a girl that could go completely off script that don't have 85% of the stuff that I want on the script other than just being physically attractive, that I might fuck with a little bit more. I don't know why though. I can't tell you why.
Yo, in reality, if she felt like the nigga she was dating was like, if that nigga had status, money, or looked really good, she wouldn't think those things he was doing was corny. She would think he was a gentleman. So he probably was on the less attractive side, the more broke side, or the more unknown side. Because for some reason, if you have one of those three things, you can get away with a lot, man. Literally, you can call her a bitch to her face, and she'll accept it. But if an ugly nigga do it,
and same thing go for women as well. Men be allowing a whole bunch of shit from women if they look good.
Facts.
Yeah, like a lot of shit.
It's worse with men.
It's way worse.
But there, you get away with robbery if they think you look good.
First baddie you nigga talk to, bro, man, she can get away with murder, dog. She like, cause that nigga know for a fact he ain't never fuck with nobody. Ain't never ever in my life. So nigga let you get away with anything.
So it's really not the fact that that man is all the way corny. He was just listening to just a bunch of women. I say this all the time. When women say men like hoes, right? And we love them so much and prostitutes and all this other things. The crazy thing is this. Those are the only women that have a lot of experience with men. So those are the only women that know how to actually make a man happy. Just like how women like players. Players have a lot of experience with women. So they know how to make
She pondering. She said, hold on. Is he
so
cooking?
when you have a lot of experience with the opposite sex, you know what they really want, regardless of what the narrative that's being pushed. So being a bad boy was popping, right? Why was being a bad boy popping? It still is. It has not been, right? But I could tell you a million dudes who is the gentleman that got shitted on.
She's literally shaking.
How you nodding no, man?
Right? How you saying
Doing
no?
the right things. I bet you was, and you said you were startled by him doing the right things, which means you were used to niggas not doing any of those things for you.
You were used to getting dunked on.
Describing right now. Why are you nodding no?
And what's crazy is with the point that they're missing. Which I understand his point. He's spitting a little bit, but also like the example I think was a bit abrasive. But essentially what he's saying is you all want the person who has a lot of experience with women because that is the only type of a man that would know not to consistently take you on dinner dates. That's the only type of nigga that would know to mix it up a little bit, to understand what you want, to understand that yes, you could potentially open the door, bring the flowers, give her compliments. But that's not necessarily what is always going to keep a woman interested. You sitting here yourself calling a man corny who does not know that, yeah, you're proving the point. You want the nigga with the experience because that man has tried it. He's failed. He's learned from his mistakes because of how many different women that he's been dating. Yes, that is who you want. How else would a nigga know where to go to date you?
And you know what's crazy? Women know that because they'll say things like, I bet you do this with every other girl.
Yeah, y'all know that deep down.
Brother.
They don't care though.
It's my first time coming here.
You got cap, you feel me?
I don't go on enough dates for that to be a lie. I really don't. But if I did though, I'd have to lie.
You would.
What are you supposed to say? Like, oh, you right.
Yeah, you right.
Does it really matter though? Is that about to change anything? Like, yeah, that's true. But right now I'm here with you. I'm locked in with you. So. With the woo. Like I remember one time I said some slick shit, bro. Like I remember I saw this girl in Whole Foods, right? And so I went up to her, I talked to her with the woo. I'm talking to her, right? And then things start going good. Then we go, she was like, oh, let's grab something in Whole Foods real quick and let's go sit down and chop it up with the woo. I'm like, all right, say no more. Right? And then the next day she talking to me. And she like, oh, you must, she alluded to me picking up girls at the supermarket on a regular basis. And, I kind of had fun with it. You get what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, out of all the girls I talked to in Whole Foods, you're the top girl. Like the Whole Foods girls, you're number one. You get what I'm saying? So basically alluded to the fact that it's like giving her a compliment, but also not really a full compliment. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, oh, okay, like what about Trader Joe's? So we kind of had that little I feel like you can have fun with that. You know what I'm saying? So you could be like, oh, this week? Nah, you're the only girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could say some slick shit like that. I feel like that would be
Fifth
good.
woman I brought here. I need the back roads to get here and all that. The amount of effort that gets put into dating in the like preliminary stages, y'all are way more lazier than men. Y'all just show up essentially. That's it. That's all you do. You just show up, look pretty, and then make judgments on if the nigga corny or not. Like that's all you gotta do. This nigga know where y'all going. Got dressed, got cut, picked you up, got you the flowers, opened the door for you. All you had to do was just open the door and hop in the nigga car, take you to the place, and your food was paid for already. So who's really the laziest? Come on now, let's be honest with ourselves. You niggas scroll on IG and you see place you want to go to and you heart it. You don't even make suggestions to a nigga to take you there. Calling a nigga corny is kind of crazy though.
I'm supposed to look through your likes.
But yo, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.
I'm
To all
supposed to
my
look through
ladies
shorty
out
likes
there,
and shit
let
like
the
that.
men know where you want to go on the dates. And to all my men out there, bro, you're corny. Apparently, if you go to the same place.
Nah, I'm dead
smile
corny
a
though. I'm
little
dead
bit
corny as fuck.
And greet her and compliment her. But let
I'm
us
actually
know
corny though,
y'all
for real,
first
for real.
date disasters. And until next time, we'll see you all later. Peace.
But you know, everybody's different though. I've definitely had different experiences and stuff like that. But I think for the most part, yeah, I don't even know what I was about to say, so I'm just stop it right there. I was about to say some bullshit, low key.